Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. My name's Kevin. I'm a geek. You are watching Kevin the Geek, and welcome back to another guaranteed reaction from Patreon. And I'll tell you what, it's actually going to be the second video that I'm doing today, which is something that I was going to be doing in the near future anyway. So, Jasmine, as part of her Super Geek reward on Patreon, she gets a guaranteed reaction each month. This month, she has chosen for Extras, which is a show featuring Ricky Gervais, and from what I read about it, it's basically a guy who works in the TV and film industry, hoping to get his big break, and he ends up working as an extra a lot. Now, recently, I obviously did a bunch of polls and stuff for people to suggest, a show for me to do in August that people would like to see. This was one of the suggestions. It didn't make the final four. It didn't make the eventual cut, but it was reasonably voted for. A lot of people seem to like the idea of seeing this show. So it was going to be one that I was going to do, release early on Patreon and then some point put onto YouTube. But Jasmine has clearly beat me to the punch and has requested Extras. So I don't know kind of how it's like. All the episodes from what I've seen seem to have instead of it like being a title episode, it's like the name of an actor, in most cases. I've seen things like Jonathan Ross Kemp, which is obviously this one, Daniel Radcliffe, Ian McKellen, Orlando Bloom. So I don't know how they kind of fit into it. I don't know if they actually physically appear in the episode. I don't know if it's maybe a guy trying to impersonate them. I don't know if they're just sort of mentioned in the show in each episode or whatever. I don't know. We're going to wait and see and find out. But this is the very first episode, and it's called Ross Kemp. So let's see if Ross Kemp actually appears in this.
Horatio.
Oh, there he is. Look at him trying to get into frame. Oh, God damn it. Ugh. Oh, it's even best. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Go away, you prick. Yeah, stiff up a prick more than anything. Oh, she comes to flirt. Oh, god damn it. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Thanks for that. Is it? Yeah. Yeah, right. I think he might be a little bit overcompensating, don't you? Wow. Okay, that was good. I mean, it's weird, but that was very good. You're such a prick. Oh, hello. Oh, oh. Okay.
Oh. Wow. That's Martin Kemp, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I thought they were brothers for years. What? What? You can see the cogs turning. Nothing's going in. Uh-oh. Oh. Sorry, I was about to say I thought they were going to walk in because you've got the big sign and the alarm on the wall saying silence recording process. Why would that not be literally by the door? Because literally they could have easily just walked in there and not gone, well, I'm sorry, but I didn't know because I came that way rather than that way. I mean, here she comes, diarrhea lady. Not that anyone ever understands him. Nice. Nicely done.
Oh, it's actually here. Okay. Will you? Will you really? It's hard not Vinnie Jones. I'd like to see that. Nice. True. He's such a charmer. You? Ah. Uh-huh. Okay. Are you though? My God. Oh, day's gone well. Hey, up. Oh. Oh. Beating him up, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so much for that line for you now, Andy. This is so awkward. Oh, that's it. Okay. Right. Just gonna double check if we have anything at the end. I don't think we do. But we'll just hold on for 1 second. Oh, that was really good. I really enjoyed that. I was hmm. I'm trying to think how to put it into words. No, there's no end credit or anything. Um, I mean, it's very different to The Office, putting it mildly. Which, obviously, I did do a reaction on about 2 years ago. I gave it a try again. It's never really been one for me. I don't know why. It's just there's something about it. It's that style of cringe comedy doesn't quite work for me. That you could argue has an element of cringe comedy, but at the same time, you know, I'd say there's something kind of very tongue-in-cheek about it, which does really work. The fact that it is very cheesy and you know, it doesn't take itself too seriously, I think. Just looking at Ross Kemp, it's not saying that he's ever actually done any kind of military kind of work of any kind. But actually first in Emmerdale. I didn't know he was in Emmerdale. In Emmerdale for 32 episodes, 86 to 87. When did he join? He joined EastEnders in 1990. So it was a long time before he did that. Now, I do actually have something downloaded that I'm planning on doing this Christmas with him. So obviously they spoke of this, that he left BBC and went to ITV, and he basically appeared as part of that, apparently, according to this, one of a number of projects. He appears on in a 2000 modern adaptation, apparently, of A Christmas Carol. So it's Ross Kemp's A Christmas Carol, effectively. Does he play Scrooge? Yeah, he plays Scrooge in it. You got Liz Smith from Vicar of Dibley and the Royal Family in it as somebody. Don't really recognise the other names in it. But yeah, so yeah, I'm planning on doing that this Christmas because someone suggested to me last year, I think it was, and I did promise I would try and get around to it this year. So yeah, I'd like to see that because that'll be fun. Because Ross Kemp is one of those, like, I know of him, but I've never really watched him. Like, I was never a big fan of EastEnders. It wasn't really my bag. If I was watching anything, it would be Emmerdale or it would be Coronation Street. But obviously, you know, the Mitchell brothers, they're just sort of infamous, aren't they? So I do like stuff that he does. I've known he's done a lot of stuff. He's done a lot of documentaries and he plays this sort of hard nut in a lot of them. So it'll be interesting. It'll be very, very interesting to see him do that and see him as a proper actor, so to speak. Speaking of actors, I mean, this, my word, it was just really nice. It is really, really nice, I think, in this one. He does this show that I'm trying to think how best to word it. It shows a lot of the behind the scenes stuff of the TV and film world. One of which is you're sat around a lot. People don't obviously realise that when they hear, oh, you spent 3 days doing one scene. Yeah, it's because you've got to make sure all the makeup is right, and then you've got to make sure all the lighting is right and the sound is right, and then you do pretty much maybe 1 day of filming and focusing on one character for one angle. Then the next day you might do it and you're focused on the other side so you can merge the shots together. Then sometimes you'll have a fat little extra trying to butt his way in and go, so we've got to redo that again because that's not what we want to focus on. Him going, can I get the scene? Okay, scene. This one has to be seen Look, Mum, it's me. I'm on TV. The characters that we had, excuse me, the characters that we had were very nicely written, I think. So you had, hang on, let me just find, where's the characters? Here we go. Right, so you've got Andy and Maggie. So Maggie, played by Ashley Jensen. I don't think. Oh no! Oh, I know. Yeah, I know where I know her from. She was in Nativity. When I did the Christmas movie a year or two ago. Nativity. That's where I knew her. It was her voice. I was like, where do I know this voice from? Right, there's that. So there's them two. They've got a really nice friend relationship, but I do wonder whether they are planning on making Andy and Thingy get together, because they have this kind of a little bit of a will they won't they kind of thing. It'd be nice, I think, if you have a show where it doesn't end up going, well, yeah, they're going to end up getting together. They are just able to be two people of the opposite gender who are able to be attracted to each other, who are able to be friends without there being an attraction to one another. That would be really, really nice if we could have that for a change. You've got Steve Merchant playing the agent. I don't know how much he's going to appear in the show, but that was a nice, funny kind of bit there. Obviously, you had Barry from EastEnders, Sean Williamson, which I do think, it is interesting that you have certain people who become so synonymous with a character, and a lot of time it will be with like soap actors and things, or even sometimes, like major sitcom stars, that they just become so known for the characters that they have portrayed. Like Matt LeBlanc, he will forever be known as Joey from Friends. That's, he can do all the stuff he likes. He can do, Top Gear. He can do episodes. He can do Lost in Space. He can be in Charlie's Angels, and yet he will be able to be known forever and forevermore as Joey from Friends. That's it. And they really played on that in the TV show episodes, which is something, I kind of wish I'd never watched that. And I could do a reaction to that, because Episodes was a fantastic TV program. It was so tongue-in-cheek, a little bit like this in a way. And then what else did we have? We had the guy who was the enemy, the rival guy. I can't remember his name, but he was. I mean, he's the kind of character you just like. Oh, really? You're one of these. That you as an audience, you just like. Can you just slap him in the face? I'll be really happy if you just slap him in the face. Yeah. You know what? I really did enjoy this. This was a fun episode to watch, and coming into it, I wasn't sure what I was going to think. Because I've seen things like The Office, and I've always said, as a general rule of thumb, I like Ricky Gervais. I don't like the stuff he's been in, or I don't particularly find them funny, which admittedly is not a lot. And maybe this is something that can change my perspective of him, and maybe open myself up to seeing other stuff that he's done. Like some people really suggested, was it called Derek? I think that says apparently he's really good in that. People have suggested, what's it called? Was it After Hours or? Hang on, I'm gonna have to look this one up because this one's gonna bug me. What's it called? Where is it? Derek. Afterlife. Sorry, Afterlife. Sorry, my apologies. I had to try and find that. So yeah, he was in that, and he was apparently very, very good with that. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Potentially other stuff to see with that. And potentially, I'd be open to more episodes of Extras. The Office, it's not for me, I don't think. But Extras, it could be. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Obviously, subscribe if you're new, turn on notifications, join the Patreon if you want to get early access, exclusive content, or guaranteed reactions. But until next time, my name's Kevin. I'm a geek, and you've been watching Kevin the Geek.